Hello, everybody. A little bit happy holiday message with kind of like a flavor of what's going on, all the things that we change. Um, from where to start, though, there is a lot of things that I wish to tell you. There is a lot of things I want to give you, as I usually do. Um, but it's kind of hard. These new energies they are walking in, this new wave of things that are forcing us to do. It kind of like it's got so much mix. It's a strange energy, like something new that we don't know, and it's something that we kind of like knew, but now we have to practice. Um, there is a lot of good and positive things that are happening at the same time. There is a lot of energies that's kind of like a pressure, forcing you to go only one way, and forcing you to think one way, forcing you to look deep inside of you. The currently energy at the moment, we having a right now Venus is in Sagittarius, but it's a square with Neptune. That is your expression and things about love. They're kind of like suppressed because it's not you to express out there, it's about to express inward, inside of you. That is a very tough position because of the people who trying to do something, to express something. It's kind of like a blocked energy because you not to programming others. It is about you to do a revaluation of your own self. Another thing it is that the sun right now it's at Capricorn at 3 degrees, very good positions of Mercury and the Sun, specifically towards Uranus. We're talking about very good support to figure out the material world. And since it's this spiritual path, what the Capricorn has to do, that is the energy of bringing the soul energy into the practice, into the ground level, into the earth. This is why, if you look at it, the Sabian symbols in Capricorn, you figure it out that that's what the primary part of the Capricorn is. A lot of the people is going to be doing evaluations about work relationships. What I mean by work relationships is a lot of the people is going to continue to look at it that the place of their work, it is important, the things that they do. But what it means work, for most of us, that's going to be the place where you are making the income, at your job, at the company that you work for, and everything, and so on. But internally inside of you is the job that you are meant to have, to be. As we're looking at it, as the current energies, Neptune, it's square Uranus, so is a Saturn and Jupiter. We'll talk about this Saturn Jupiter energy right now. That is the change of the Aquarius. It's like you entering a new era of life and you feel confused because this is a strong energy that enters and you feel confused. You feel the confusion of the unknown, at the same time, the growth within the unknown. you to go ahead and look at it for the new ways, of making things, process things, new ways of where you looking at for your internal happiness to be. Right now, they're basically the same position in the sky, Saturn and Jupiter. They're in Aquarius. We have this energy that we felt it from before, we learned it from before, but it's time to perform it. It's time to create the actions, to go against ourselves of what we were programmed, to go ahead and move to the things that the way they should be. And with all the parts of Capricorn, we're going to look at it for the new ways to create a better world. A lot of you is going to have this self-thinking process, but what am I supposed to do? What is my part? What is my way? What I need to really do? You already know what you really need to do. You have to overcome the fear of doing it. And overcoming the fear of doing it, it's by doing it. Even if you're making mistakes, even if you're making things, it's good to make mistakes and learn instead of not making mistakes and not making anything because of a fear. And that's why the energy of Aquarius, which is a rebel energy, is you to go ahead and create a revolution within yourself for evolution. That energy right now, it's kind of like a go against you as the current moment. That's the last thing you need, like in the material world, but it's the right thing you need to do the internal processes of self-evaluation. It's a very good time if you can spend over the holidays. Let me remind you, there is a lot of religious holidays that's gonna going on at the pretty much the same time. Depends of what the religion you are, what is your inherited as far as a race, or as far as a the things that you personally look into it for it. Um, a very important part, it's gonna begin to happen beginning next spring. The springtime when the things is gonna go bloom and it's gonna go ahead and create new things. This is gonna be the moment that right now you need to evaluate during this holiday season, not only just to what to buy for who and not what you want to create. This is a time right now you to spend time on yourself, where and what you need to change inside of you for better society, for better things. Those religious holidays, they all kind of like coming in together within pretty much the same time. And the reason is for this is to do this self-evaluation. Because if you don't look at inside of you, what the mistakes you make, if you don't forgive yourself, if you don't look at it inside of you, what you can make better, then you're gonna continue repeating the same mistakes, the same things you did. And if you go ahead and do overview of yourself with the people you know, the people you work with, relatives, with everyone, you will find yourself of new way of thinking that you can make it better. But it all begins with you. It doesn't begins with what other people bring into you. They will bring to you if they're bringing into you. You have to bring your real personality out there. That's what the age of Aquarius is. You are real and true to yourself first, and then whatever is the truth, you put it out there. And that truth benefits everyone because it's the truth. People who have the face mask and they keep their true identity from inside. For example, when it's the time you just say no, but you say yes because of something, you lie to yourself. So when you lie to yourself, you create an internal fight within you and you begin to create blockages that doesn't help you. So it's better you to say the truth. It doesn't matter how hard it is compared to create a beautiful lie. Lying yourself doesn't help you to have a happy life. And during right now this changes, and specifically this energy of Jupiter and Saturn, which is to bring and grow the hidden part of you to look at it behind that face mask you're putting out there. You to look deep inside of your internal world, that world where you know the things, but you are afraid of the things. You're afraid of doing the right things. You're afraid to do the true things because you have to destroy a lot of things. And that's what this energy right now, it destroys everything that doesn't bring real value in life for everyone. And that energy is destructive. Is destructive because it's not built in the truth, it's built in the false. A lot of the businesses, they're gonna continue looking at for how to improve. And my message is, if you're a business owner, look what you need to improve from within you. You will begin to understand that you're working with souls, and those souls are one that if they're true to you, they will give you the true advices, the true things of how they can help you to have a better business. Right now, in the age of Aquarius, the real value of this that's gonna be have an actual value. It is your relationship of the truth everywhere. In the business, this is gonna be having a very good impact of growth. It's gonna kind of like a go to the place where you better know the truth instead of someone lie to you. Because once the lie within work relationship, within the personal relationships, and any relationship will lead to disasters. And this is why these changes are coming into you. If you're a business owner, sit down and reevaluate yourself where you want to go from now on, how you want to proceed, how you're going to treat the people. Because what's going to happen is if you're treating people in a bad, old way, manners, they're not going to work for you. You need to understand that the people who's going to be working for you, they want the truth, they want to be cared, and they want a very, very good work relationships. That's gonna be kind of like a mix between a personal, no, but at the same time, it's going to be a very positive part as a professional. It doesn't matter what the profession or the business is. I'm talking about this because of the Mercury in Capricorn right now. But this is the energies that we are entering, the age of Aquarius. This is where all begins. This is where everything goes. If you find yourself you're not in the right place in the right time, you need to look at it deep inside of you. What you always wanted to do. See if you can be able to make in doing it. See if you can be able to rise up, grow up, be this person that brings the best of yourself out there for benefits to others. That's what the age of Aquarius is. I fix myself, and by fixing myself and show you how I fix myself, we fix the society. To all the twin flames, it's time for you to perform one way or another. If you know that song, one way or another, I'm gonna get you, get you, get you. Yeah, there it's coming. The energy comes in and gets within you. It's time for you to perform. It's time for you to face the fears. It's time for you to go ahead and do what you are meant to be, what you really capable of it. So I want to wish to everyone happy holidays. Find the people you care about, spend time with them, help them to find themselves. The greatest thing you can do for a person is to help them find themselves. This is going to be the major part of Age of Aquarius for the next 2000 plus years. And everyone is going to be looking into this. Everyone. Soon or later, one way or another way, this energy is going to come up to you. It's going to get you, and you need to look at it into yourself. And whatever you do, do it with love. If you can do it with love, then you do it for a reason. Love has no reason. Love never had reason. Love just exists on its own way. Specifically, the unconditional love. Guys, use that love. Use it. That proves you who you are in your internal inside world. This is who you are, your true self. Happy holidays, guys. Be love.